Automate your entire trade management process with the most advanced tool on the market. Remove emotions, perfect execution, all instruments. Trade the Asian session, London session, and New York session in your sleep. Spend less than 2 hours on charts and allow the Wushu to trade for you through all sessions. Wushu 2.0 features auto place, stop orders, auto break even, auto partials, auto trail stop, proprietary auto exit strategy. How it all works. Step 1. Analyze your charts and set up your trade ideas. Step 2. Input your trade setups, entry point, stop loss, and risk. Step 3. Go about your day and let the Wushu do all the work through all sessions. Summary. The Wushu will position size for you, auto place stop order, move stop to break even, take partials for you, trail stop, limit max loss for the day. Auto hedge new feature. The Wushu 2.0 auto hedge mode will hedge every position you take. It will manage the 2 positions using the Dojo proprietary exit mode. The Wushu will proceed to close the losing position and take profits from the winning position. The Wushu 2.0 auto hedge mode is set to close at 1.5 R of every position it takes. Take your trading to the next level with the Wushu 2.0. Get our tool, uniforexdojo.com. info@uniforexdojo.com.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. And this is Master FX Shifu from Universal Forex Dojo. And let's see what the market has in store for us today. Let's see what we can take advantage of and hopefully get some pips in today. Okay, I see we've got Christopher M. Zondi here. Good morning, Christopher. Drop your pairs on the side there. Let's see which pairs you guys want me to analyze today and hopefully get some pips in. I know yesterday we had quite a few losses, but if you're following the risk management strategy, then after the second loss, you should be out of the trade. Okay, so hopefully you are following the rules, and if you are, then you should be good. You should be good. It's another day. Let us target. Let us keep diving in and potentially get in there. Okay, let's see. We've got Team D here. Are you talking NAS 100? NAS. Okay. Let's take a look at the NAS 100. The NAS is still active from yesterday. And I see Christopher wants us to look at US 30, NAS 100 as well, GJ and EU. And then drop some pairs, guys. Let's see and filter through so we can just take a look at 4 pairs for the morning and hopefully find something in there. Okay. So starting with the US 100, we are still active from yesterday on both setups. But today we may find something in between. Let's just see how that works out. So I'm just going to move these to the side. Keep them in mind, guys. Keep them in mind. They're very vital. They are very vital. So I'm just going to mark an alert there. You'll do the same. And then I keep this one as well in mind. When price does get into the zones, you will be hopping on and taking advantage. Okay. And then looking at US 100, I was looking at this earlier, and potentially we do have something forming in here. We may be able to take something in there, which means we'll have 3 potential setups on US 100 and hopefully take advantage of those. Okay, so we do have a zone here that we can work with, and let's see how that works. And this will be our trading range from basically from this point here all the way up here. So we are looking to have a setup in below the zone. Sorry, let me just delete that. Below the zone, right below. And ideally, you always want to take advantage of OBs inside the zone. Okay, so I'm just going to move that and refine this area here. So we could potentially find something decent. I'm always looking for unmitigated, by the way. Always taking the lows. So I'm actually looking at this candle here. I'm taking the lows, hop into even lower time frames. This candle is a bit vicious for us. It might be causing a bit of problems, which may make it a bit difficult to find an OB to work with. And it is going to be very difficult because now there's that over there. But this candle here is a bit of a challenge for us. Okay. So what we can do, we can leave it at this point. But bear in mind, there's a high chance price may not get that deep. Very, very high chance, guys. Very, very high chance. But if it does, we are going to break it down into two as well and try to get in at that level and potentially have something along these lanes and target those highs, of course. So would have a setup like this on US 100. Okay, there we go. And there's our potential right there. I'll just mark that. Okay. And then moving on, let's check what Zondi wants us to look at. Let me just take GJ from Zondi. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. And I need 2 more pairs. Okay, reset as usual. So this one dismantled us yesterday because we had that BOS over there and price came in that deep. Buy stops were triggered and it didn't get to our 1R. Eventually it went down. So it's beautiful setups like these where the Wushu 2.0 is going to take advantage and you're actually going to be on profit here. But yeah. Okay, going to the 4 hour, going to the daily. Let's see how it looks. Move that. I forgot to mark this one. Okay. Okay, let's hop into the 4 hour. Try to see what's happening in the 4 hour. Nothing over there as well. And then how the hourly is looking. The hourly is giving us something, but I'm not very confident about it. Can you just move this here and move the price point? So we can have room to work with. Okay. It is giving us a bit of something. My issue now is the distance. I mean, working with this range will be a bit tricky. And I actually doubt it will go that high as well. So I'm going to ignore that for now. Hop into the 30. I'm actually not seeing anything clean on GJ. Nothing clean on GJ at all. Okay, let's skip that one. EU. Let's take a look at EU. EU prices still hasn't gotten to our range here. So it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. Let's see. We do have this player on here. But then again, we had a BOS right there. So that's not going to work. Hop into the 4 hour. Okay, so this is how we're going to be tackling EURUSD. So we're going to have to wait for a break over here. Once the break happens, we're going to wait for a retracement. We're going to refine it into a decent OB to work with. And that's a clean one as well. Right there. Take the highs. Always take the highs. Let's see if we can refine it further. We actually can. Into that one over here, which leaves our stop loss range at 6.7. Beautiful. Hop into the hourly, and then we'll have a setup that looks like that. Of course, targeting these because this will be our stop loss range, or rather our trading range. Sorry about that. And then our setup would look like that. And remember, this is highly dependent on this zone being broken. So that's why my first alert is there. And I'm just going to mark it. Then we're going to wait for it. So once that zone is hit, only then do we look at having this potential setup. I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to hop on to AUD USD for Team D. And then that's about it. It will be US 100, GJ, which failed, UAUSD, and then AUD USD. Okay. Morning, Zwandile. Okay, perfect. So we've got this one here. This is still valid, by the way, guys. So I'm going to leave it at that as well. Leave it at that. Price didn't go that low as yet. So we are still waiting for potential retracement in there. And I think it was picked up from, yeah, as a higher time frame. But now, as you can see, we're having some moves happening now to the downside. So let's see how this will help us. Okay, so let's see how that'll help us. Nothing here. There is something happening here. There's something happening here, but now the issue is this range here. So it's going to be a bit tricky, but I am going to analyze it further. We'll be looking at that zone here. Go deeper in. I say Anxation is saying I'm a new mentor. Thank you very much, man. We're learning together. Let's just call it that. And hopefully you're getting something from it and taking advantage. Because now that will definitely mean we're getting somewhere. Okay. It's a very, very clean OB to work with. It's clean and neat. Very, very clean and neat. You can refine it further. And it'll look like that. Take the highs, of course. And then you'll have your short. And it's going to look like that. And have your alert right in between. When price does get there, do trigger your setup. And remember, guys, manage your risk, 0.2% at most for us if you're going to take a lot of positions. And then once you start hitting 2+ losses in a row, then you stop trading for the day. Well, that's what I do, because clearly means I missed something. I looked at something differently, and I just step out of the market for a while. And I do follow the market. I do see where other setups ended up, and stay out until the next day. Okay, but ideally you want to max your loss at 1%. So if you are risking 0.2, you can still push at least 5 trades. You can get up to 5 trades in a row losing, but now that's really going to mess with you. So try and keep it at 2. If at most, then you can keep it at 4. Then try push it for 4, but see what works for you. See what works for you, and also try and understand the correlation between your setups, and then you should be good from there. Because if you're trading highly correlated pairs and you lose one, you are going to lose all of them, and that will basically render the 2 losses rule a bit useless. So you want to avoid that. Okay, I hope I gave you some value today, and if I did, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Let's see what the market has in store for us. Follow those 3 setups, see how they play out, and I'll check you guys tomorrow right before the London Open. And do check our bootcamp, and of course our Wushu and the advanced signals. Happy trading, guys. Cheers.